This week on Taste Utah, we're transporting you to Thailand and Ethiopia without even setting foot outside of Salt Lake County. We visit Mahider Ethiopian restaurant and market in Salt Lake City, where owner SLC Tedesi has spent the last 10 years introducing us to the aromas, ingredients, and flavors that drive the authentic Ethiopian cuisine he's crafting, as well as enhancing our etiquette awareness on just how truly enjoyable it is to eat with our hands. Then we head over to Fav Bistro in Holladay, where co-owner and chef Annie Suksri's love of food and community permeates every single item on her menu. She's infusing traditional flavors and spices of Thai cuisine and marrying them with her own unique and inventive signature touch. Taste Utah is more than your typical food show. It's about local flavor, from roots through authentically Utah restaurants. It's the people and the places that make Utah a dining destination. There's so much soil and earth to uncover and still so many great Utah restaurants to savor. We bring you the stories and we spread the love. The best thing about Utah, the views along the way, they're not bad either. We're not afraid to get our hands just a little dirty. Food is a necessity. It's how we create it and share it and experience it together that truly shapes our community. Whether you're choosing to dine in our dining rooms, order to go, or get delivery, you always have a seat at this table. Are you ready to taste Utah? We're on State Street. We're 1465 South State Street in Salt Lake City, and we're heading to Mahider Ethiopian Market and Restaurant. Now, they're closed temporarily for dine-in, but they're gonna let us inside. We're gonna talk about COVID. We're also gonna highlight amazing food that you can get to go. You ready to mask up? I'm taking you inside.
Hi, Katy.
How are you?
Very good. How are you doing? Welcome.
Well, thank you so much. Can't believe I'm here. Very excited to try some Ethiopian food.
We have lots of food, so come on in.
Hey, lead the way, my friend. SLC, you're owner, you're operator, you're sometimes chef, you're sometimes bankroll, you're sometimes everything, right?
I am.
Well, it's so nice to be able to sit down and talk with you today.
Nice talking to you.
Do you mind walking us through a little bit of what we have in front of us? I'm going to take my mask off and start eating. Is that okay?
Please. Yeah. This is called kitfo. It's ground beef with seasoned butter and all kind of spices. It's like steak tartare, but it's very rare.
Beautiful.
And this is the dorowat, which is the chicken with the hard-boiled egg. It takes about 3 hours to do the chicken. It's very tender.
Cooked.
Yeah, slow cooked.
And then what else?
That's the one you grabbing is the shirowat, which is the roasted ground chickpea. It's made like gravy.
Okay.
And the next one here we have the lamb tips, which is stir fried. It's one of the traditional Ethiopian food. And the next one is, it's like a sampler. Add all the veggies. We'll start from the yellow on my side. That's the yellow lentil. Next to it, there is the red lentil and a tomato salad. Roasted ground chickpeas, and the yellow one, the one you're grabbing, is yellow split peas.
Okay, yellow split peas. Wow.
And the one next to it is the reddish, the beef is cooked almost like the dorowat here. Okay. With the same spice and seasoning, all lean, no fat, and we get the meats, everything. We get them fresh from Lehigh.
Oh, wonderful.
And the one next to it is the collard green. And the cheese, we make them here fresh daily. We want to use everything fresh. So even the cheese, we make them here fresh. We cool them down, but it's made from the buttermilk.
And it's just fresh. I mean, it looks just like fresh curd almost.
It is.
Yeah, yes. Beautiful.
The bread is called injera. It's made...
Anjera?
Anjera, yeah. 90% teff, which is a little tiny grain, TEFF. It's fermented. It's like sourdough.
Oh, yes. Because this is the way with all the bubbles.
Yes, that's what you used to eat, not a spoon or fork.
And eat everything, right?
So
if you were to eat that, you would just put it in a jar.
You grab it to the jar, or you just put them on a jar and you go.
Your utensil is edible. That's the reality,
edible
right?
utensils.
How long have you lived in Utah?
I myself lived a little over 20 years
20
here in
years.
Utah, but the restaurant about 10 years.
What made you want to open the restaurant?
98, 99, I was kind of getting laid off a couple of times, so I stayed. I'll start something on my own, and I started with the shop. After 2 years, I added the restaurant. They're helping each other. It was doing good until we get this COVID.
How has COVID affected your restaurant?
You know, COVID financially it affects that a lot, but it's getting better right now.
Yeah.
It's not as good as it used to be, but it's getting better.
Getting better.
And hopefully we'll open soon. Yeah.
But people can get takeout right now.
Right now we're just doing takeout. Yes.
And what are your hours?
We're open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay, every day?
We're closed on Sunday and Monday.
There will be a time when we all sit together and dine in again. And you've sort of dressed the table lovely with these nectars, and these are from Egypt.
We have the yellow one here is the mango nectar.
Okay.
We have the blueberry here, and we have pomegranate and the guava nectar here.
Beautiful. It tastes so fresh and
Thank
so good. This has just been such a treat, such a beautiful story, and I could stay here and eat with my hands forever, but I would love to see something prepared in the kitchen. Is that possible?
Sure, yeah.
Introduce us to the lovely lady making the hanjer.
Her name is Goy. She's the expert on this.
Now I noticed nothing goes down on these hot plates. There's no oil or anything like that.
No oil. No oil, no sugar, no salt. It's just fermented dough.
And this is the fermented dough over here in that vat.
Yes, it's a fermented dough. It's fermented first, very thick, one day, and the next day we add water, we thin it down, and it stays another night. And
you're only cooking it on one side?
Yes, we don't flip it over. That's why it still has the bubbles.
The bubble.
If you flip it over, it may lose those bubbles. It'll be flat.
You're cooking it kind of two ways. It looks like you're cooking it with the heat, but then also with the steam.
With the steam, of course, yes.
How many of these do you think you go through a day?
Like weekdays, on a busy day, about 200.
200.
Because we sell them on the shop here too.
Oh, no way! People can come here and buy these.
Oh yeah, we sell more in the shop than in the restaurant.
It's fascinating to watch this process as well, because she is still adding water. She's making sure the consistency.
She watches them how thick it is, and she can add or.
She starts on the outside, and then.
It's hard to do things when people are watching, Oh,
I mean, always, right? It's
she's good.
She's amazing. Well, this is just beautiful, and I could watch it forever because it is really like artwork. But I would also love to just see, go into the kitchen and see one of these.
Sure, let me see how busy she is, and I will clear everything.
Perfect.
And we'll go. Okay?
You'll go in the kitchen. I'll just hang out here and watch for a little longer. So Seleshi, what are you making for us?
Making the beef tips, which is a stir-fried beef cube.
And you've cubed the beef. What have you done to it before you've cubed it? It looks like
just seasoned a little bit, marinated.
Okay, cool.
And we start with a little bit of tomato and there's onions.
Okay, perfect. It's a working kitchen, and it's very busy. Phone is ringing.
Very small, definitely. It's not very slow cook. It's mostly takes about less than 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And you're wanting just to cook it all the way through?
All the way through, yes. Some people like it rare, but mostly it's cooked well.
Yeah. And so if somebody were to come in and say, hey, could I have it rare, you would say sure?
Sure, yes.
Browning up super nicely. It's becoming really fragrant in here.
We have the little bit of cardamom.
Oh, cardamom.
Cardamom, yes.
What a great ingredient.
And a little bit of rosemary.
Okay.
And at the end we'll have a little bit of jalapeno and spice butter. It's almost done.
I can smell the cardamom. It's beautiful.
Cardamom is very, very good spice, and we can use them almost on everything.
You've got the jalapeno.
Jalapeno sauce. Traditionally, we'll just dump the meat on bread.
Yeah.
So we'll soak the spice and it will be in the bread.
Yum.
It'll be a little soggy, but it's very, very good.
That's
it has
what
all
you
the
want,
spices
right?
in it. Yes. Now we turn it off.
Okay.
And we add a little bit of the seasoned butter.
Oh, a little seasoned butter. Yum.
This seasoned butter, we season them here and we melt them.
Melt it.
Purify them.
So is it ghee? Is it clarified or?
Yeah, it's clarified. Do it clarify.
Okay.
It'll be like this.
Clarified butter is delicious. Oh. And that's it. I mean,
this is best eaten fresh right now. Don't let it get cold.
Look, okay. Done. This has been amazing, Slushy. Thank you so much.
Very happy to have you here.
Hey.
Thank you.
It's been a joy. We're on Murray Holladay Road in Holladay City, and we're about to introduce you to a Thai restaurant, unique, very authentic, but with their own kinds of flavor. We're heading to Fav Bistro. They're making their own kombucha. They've got boba tea. Their pad thai, I hear, is unlike any other. You ready to taste the flavors of Fav? It's about to be your fave. Mask up. Annie.
Hi, welcome.
Oh, thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm wonderful.
Yeah,
Yep.
very, very excited to be here. If this was only my first time, but I'm here often. We love your food.
Thank
I've brought friends. We're gonna sit down and have a conversation.
Yes.
Okay.
Anytime. Come in.
Thank you. Lead the way.
Follow me.
Annie, this is unreal. This is a large table and it's pretty much completely
party table.
Yeah. You brought the party for me. I'm so used to bringing the party, but here I find it.
Awesome.
Tell me a little bit about what we have going on, because I see like breakfast, I see
Yes.
French fries, this amazing bowl in front of you.
Yes.
Maybe start with what's in front of you.
Oh, so this is a massaman protein with like a tender of the steak and then the creamy of the
Yeah.
massaman over the crunchy of the French fries. So it's like you have a good combination. It's like a party in
That's
your mouth.
amazing. It is a party in your mouth.
Yes. I'm a food lover. I'm dream food.
Yes.
I like in the morning, I always have like a book, a little book in my bed.
Yes.
On my end table. And sometimes I really dream. I could wake up and I'm like, this one. And so I write it down. Mm-hmm. I do that a lot. And so I coming up with a lot of different things that we do. We serve like the soft shell crab over the red curry.
Wow.
So it's like it's fun. So you got the combination.
Tell me what this dish is.
I can eat that all day long.
Yeah, it's like so good. I want to go back
It's the
for more.
eggplant stir fry. And it's like, as a lot of people who don't like eggplant love this.
Yeah, I actually ate some eggplant. Wouldn't have known it was eggplant. It's
Yeah,
like so
this
that
is like
good.
one of the dish that I coming up with one day with my
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah. No,
So it's like it's a stir fry with a lot of like a texture of the sauce and have
Yeah.
like sweet and salty and a hint of spice. And that is the tofu. We lightly batter, deep fry the eggplant.
Yeah.
And stir fry with like a little bit of sweet tamarind sauce, chili paste, and oyster sauce, and all kind of those things. That is a pineapple fried rice. That's when we serve. When we have dine-in, that's how we serve our pineapple fried rice.
oh, it's gorgeous.
In the old time, the family, especially like middle class and a little bit higher class, the wife will stay home, and then all they do is prepare the food for the husband, and so they have time to make the food just look so pretty. They sit there and carve the vegetable and all kind of those things, because you want the food for your mouth and also the food for your eyes.
Yeah.
And I believe that that make the food much more delicious.
And then this is actually...
That is the sticky wing. That is a pretty popular here.
Okay.
It have like a 2 different wing on there. They have the regular wing, and the other one is the vegan one. We used to do all you can eat vegan every Thanksgiving at Shabar.
Oh my gosh.
And we do that like for like only $18. Like all you can eat.
That's
every
amazing.
year.
That's what's so great about Fav and even all of your restaurants. They're very vegan friendly.
Yeah.
And it's fresh vegetables.
And then that Thai omelet. Ooh. That is, we do vegan one too on that one. And it's so good because it's like the egg is cooked in the coconut milk.
Yum.
So you have like a creamy egg with like a nutty, and then I have like stuffed with the chicken, and then I have like a sweet and sour sauce. All the sauce we pretty much homemade.
You're making this amazing house-made kombucha.
Yes, you have to try that.
Okay,
I'll try. The water here is all purified.
Okay.
So we have like a RO system throughout the cooking process on every restaurant because I want the cleanest water. It's not just for customer and for me too, for my people to drink a clean water.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And then that's why I guess we are super healthy. And I was knock on wood. I don't get sick.
In Thailand, when you start to cook and the fragrances sort of begin to waft through the air, it's almost like ringing the dinner bell.
Yeah.
You'll just have neighbors come over.
And we love it. We love neighbor coming in.
You really love food. It's so clear. And what's so special is that you love to share your interpretation of food, which is us getting to know your culture. It's us getting to know who you are as a person on the plate. It's everything that I love about restaurants and about chefs and people who are passionate about what they do.
This restaurant is one best one because all the customers try to support.
You have super fans.
I have a gentleman that come give me $150 every month.
Oh my goodness.
Without eating food. And he eat food and he pay.
Aww.
He's cool, like, I just want you to survive. Even like a small money, but I want you to survive. It's one good thing on COVID is like, I live for today.
Yes.
I don't have tomorrow.
Yes.
I never have tomorrow. I don't have, like yesterday is the past. You cannot fix it.
Yeah.
So you can do better today, you know. So that's how I live my life. I live by today. You love someone, you tell them right now. You do something you want to give them something. You do it right now. Yeah.
I feel like I've gone to Thailand through your lens. Stuck here in Salt Lake City because of COVID, but because I get to come and sit at your table, and that is everything.
Yeah.
This has just been such an enriching experience. I have a dear, dear friend who loves your restaurant, and he loves the pad thai.
Yes.
Would you show me
definitely.
how you make it? You make it Fav Bistro way because it's very unique.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like that. It's actually a lot of Thai restaurant in Thailand, they make this way. Yeah, but because of it's so a little bit complicated, and so that's why people was like just go easy way. But there's a lot of people make it this way.
So this is traditional Thai. So when people say pad Thai is not traditional Thai, this is traditional Thai.
Yeah, this is the traditional Thai.
I love it. We are back in the kitchen. Tell us what you've done so far to get us to this point in the cooking process.
So I cooked the chicken with egg and then the rice noodle in there for the pad thai, and we have like the pad thai sauce there.
What comes in the pad thai sauce?
The pad thai sauce is have like tamarind sauce and have like some fish sauce and then onion.
Okay, great. And then this is what makes the pad thai at Fav so unique is that we get it this far, and instead of just putting it on a plate.
Yeah, but we have to do this tricky one.
Okay.
That's how we do in Thailand. In Thailand, they have like a big wok.
Okay.
And then they just like put it on the wok, get the pan so hot.
Okay.
And then they put the egg in there. So you've
got like a scrambled egg.
Yeah, scrambled egg, and you're gonna drop into the pan.
Okay. Pan is smoking hot. You see how it's already sticking.
Yep. And then you kind of like roll it.
Okay. So it's almost like you're creating almost like an omelette-y shape at the bottom.
Yes.
And how do you know when it's ready to put the pad thai in?
When it's like the water, like the egg is a little bit cooked.
Okay.
So,
more cooked than runny?
Yeah, more cooked than runny. So you kind of like roll it around.
And you've removed it from the flame so that you're not burning it, but that it's cooking.
Yeah, so it's like it's thick because sometimes when you put in the frame, it's because we use the spam, and so they kind of like moving around.
Yeah.
So like this is not moving. So
then you just added bean sprout, carrot.
Yeah, bean sprout, carrot, and then that is a chive. That is like a garlic leaf. That's how they use in Thailand.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So when this thing is like start bubble it up.
Okay, so we're waiting for it to start to bubble.
Yeah, to start to bubble. So we use like a more like a high heat to make it.
Yeah. And it's so interesting. Like you didn't cook the bean sprouts or the carrot.
No,
you just put it in to finish it.
Yeah, I like it more crunchy.
Okay.
Than and then say.
That's like moving around, almost like an omelet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's where, and then you can just put it back into the plate.
Okay.
And then you have to flip it.
This is like the most tricky
so they
part,
call
right?
like pad thai in a blanket, and so you flip it.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So let me dress it up a little bit.
Yay.
Make it look pretty.
Okay.
So the pad thai come with a little bit of carrot, and then there have to be crushed bean, the peanut.
And then if I were to, could I order like a spicy pad thai in a blanket?
Definitely,
okay.
yeah.
I get
and
you.
Then just a pretty cilantro. I love cilantro.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's such a beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna enjoy it. Annie, this has been amazing. Thank you so much.